All right, people, today we are taking a quick tour through the city of Kpando, and Kpando happens to be the capital of the Kpando municipality, which is one of the districts in the Volta region of Ghana. And Kpando happens to be a city that links the southern Ghana to the northern regions of Ghana. That is through the Eastern Corridor route, and Kpando has a population of over 58,000 people. That is as of 2022. So it makes it to one of the populated areas in the Volta region and also in Ghana. And Kpando is one of the tourist centers in Ghana. And if you look at Kpando, there are a couple of other areas you can access through Kpando. That is the tourist centers, which includes mountain AFADJATO, which happens to be about 43 kilometers from Kpando township. There's also the Tafi Atomi Monkey Sanctuary and Cultural Village, which is about 18 kilometers from the Kpando town. There's a hiking area also around the Tafi area, which is just like 17 kilometers also from Kpando, and a couple of other areas like the Oti Falls, which is also like 37 kilometers from Kpando, and a lot real waterfalls can equally be accessed through Kpando. A couple of tourist centers. Now Kpando is a very busy area, and for those of you who can remember, Kpando Heart of Lions was one of the teams that made Kpando also very popular in Ghana through the Ghana Premier League. And if you are somebody who also loves culture, then Kpando is a place to be, because like we said, all these places that we've mentioned in terms of the tourist sites, there's some cultural bit of it where you can learn a lot. Right there in your shot, we are approaching the CBD of Kpando, the central business district, and you can see it looks quite busy. A couple of businesses. We have a lot of banks, including RA banks. We have the Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB, and a host of others. And the city center is actually busy because this city center links a couple of towns to Kpando, and it's easily accessible from here. So it's understandable that people come here to do a couple of activities. As we can see, the city looks beautiful, and I recommend it to anybody who wants to get away from the noise in Accra to just pass through and then enjoy this city, as you also try to assess some of the tourist sites across the length and then breadth of Kpando. So there you have it in your view. Just enjoy the view, and don't forget to recommend Kpando as a place to visit to a friend and anybody who wants to get away from the noise in Accra and other areas, so they can have a good time whilst enjoying the city as well. And for accommodation, you don't have a problem, because there are a couple of hotels in Kpando which can be useful to you depending on your budget. Some of these hotels include Johnson Inn Hotel, Otto Hotel, Same Sisters Hotel, Bowman City, and a couple of other guest houses around. So depending on your budget, you can get a suitable place to also sleep as well. Now, those who may be interested in finding out how long it will be from Accra to Kpando, Kpando to Accra is 192 kilometers. And hey, don't worry, if you don't know your way out, Google Maps got you covered. So you can just type in Kpando from wherever you're coming, and you'll be able to get directions to Kpando. And also, if you are someone from the north, and the next time you want to visit the north, or from the north coming to Accra, you can opt to take the Eastern Corridor route through Kpando to Dambai, where you take the ferry, and you will be able to have a nice time on the way, because the scenery alone is very good enough. The mountains, the Volta region, getting to the Oti region where you're also taking the ferry at Dambai is a very nice experience. So let's see you there, and then enjoy Kpando. Thank you.